This is hanql in Season 14. He's the 2000 LP Chinese Ezreal, and Ezreal is completely broken right now. He has a new build for Season 14, and it is actually disgusting to watch how aggressive he plays Ezreal. He is the best Ezreal in the world. He gets accused of scripting and reported in the Chinese Super Server, hit rank 1, 2255 LP peak. It's Tahm Kench looking to 1v1 him, autos on autos and autos. He goes down. Bard able to slap that Toad in the face and maybe even pick up the center. TP's back in. The way he plays Ezreal is just going to make you want to play. I saw Perks even playing Ezreal mid with how strong it is right now on the patch. Abuse this champion while you can, ladies and gentlemen. Great wave state here. We, of course, are finally back in my old setup. We are back from Europe. Don't ask me how my bet went. Don't ask me anything, actually. Just hoping you all guys are having a great start to the season. And I'm a little bit depressed, but that's okay. Senator Tahm Kench really strong at the moment as well. It's a good bot lane duo. Bard, of course. I hate all Bard players. If you play Bard, I despise you. You can see just ease in. He weaving his autos between the Qs. It's a simple concept, but he plays the most aggressive Ezreal. He plays like he's playing Draven. He plays like the enemy is just a complete bot. He moves in, autos, weaves it with a Conqueror. He stacks up his passive. He's never going to lose a 1v1. When you see this build late game, wait till the end. 3 items. You just wait and see. It's just disgusting. It's like you're playing Earth. And the damage you can put out with this new build is incredible. Tier on first base. Yes, tick. Waiting for Bard to put little... Bard? No portal? No, he doesn't even buy a refillable potion, which is... That's massive ego. I just think buy a refillable potion. You get great efficiency, but when you're that confident that you don't even need health pots because you're probably going to get back to lane an instant fight again, you don't even want to use the extra health in the fight, that's the level of confidence I want. As we have Warwick top lane, very popular in China, Warwick top. I don't know if it's underrated. I feel like it's been pretty well known that Warwick top lane is one of the best elo inflating champions in the game. Wave should come in slowly. I don't understand why Bard can get infinite amount of damage, infinite amount of health, 500 armor, build the new magic resist item, Rukern, and be the biggest menace. I don't understand why you're allowed to do it. I played with a European Bard man called Lathyrus, and I think he was ranked 1 in Europe on the US, and it's essentially you have 2 people in your team. We are weaving the autos. Beautiful stun by the Bard. Target selection actually on the Tahm Kench can't quite get through him. As enemy bot lane pretty cooked here. Ezreal coming through with the gank. Qs are landing. You'll see him Q to the side of the minion wave. He just weaves it through. It's an Ezreal mechanic of like knowing the hitboxes of the minions. After you play a few Ezreal games, probably 5 to 10, you'll start understanding how to get the Qs to go behind minions and behind targets, just with how you angle it. So we're going to get a little bit of a skirmish here. He finally goes through. W gets the order onto the Tahm Kench. Looking for the Graves now. Graves should be able to make it back. We do have... Oh my god, he is not missing any Qs. Not able to get it. Gets stunned. Graves moves back in. Hui takes Ezreal out. Doesn't respect the gank. We're going to make our way towards the Sheen. And a lot of people know hanql for such a long time was going Triforce, Triforce, Triforce. He goes Essence Reaver with this new setup, okay? Coming back out of lane now. Enemy Hui a little bit fed. Udyr top as well. Udyr top is a weird one. I see it in high yellow all the time, and I see people popping off, but I also see some Udyrs just be useless. But then also there's a couple of Udyrs that one shot. I don't understand Udyr. I'm just going to put it out there. Either I'm dumb or I just don't understand Udyr. Or maybe both. But I digress. As this server, the Chinese Super Server, is the final server in the world that I haven't hit Challenger on, as we ticked off Korea last year, EUS this year. Of course, we've got NA, OS, and we've got a few other regions, but the Chinese Super... Oh my god, is the last one that is really on my bucket list. I might get a chance to do it. Maybe Brazil this year as well. And as this old man's 10-year journey of climbing comes towards a close, Would be nice to tick off a couple of the last goals, I reckon. I just love Ezreal for solo queue. The fact that you don't really need to rely on your support, it is hard. Don't get it twisted. You still need a support. It helps a lot. But the way that Ezreal plays out is you can just consistently play him every single game. You can self-peel, you can self-cut. I just love it. It's very hard, yes. It's probably one of the most mechanical because of all the skill shots. But as a mage player, I love it. If you're an AD carry main, it's going to feel really awkward. You're used to playing things like Caitlyn, Varus, the traditional. I mean, Varus has skill shots, but just the auto skill shot setup is completely different as Tom settle down there, boy. And it misses the stun. Of course, we're going in deep. Bard like 1 health. He's in aggressively. You can see the kiting. Tom can settle, son. As Season 14 is becoming a very interesting one. A lot of people are actually telling me that they're enjoying it. They love it. I like it. The removal of stopwatch, I like. No mythics, I do enjoy it. Oh my god. Oh my lord, and we are going to die. Too aggressive. hanql playing like an absolute psychopath, and he gets baited in. That's okay, because when you are running teleportation, you're actually allowed to, because sometimes in more passive matchups, you're an aggressive matchup into a Draven, what do you run? Heal. Maybe exhaust. High VCC, maybe you're going to be going for the cleanse. But if you're into a nice passive lane, teleport is great. Tom can't center. They're not going to be pressuring you for kills. Play super aggressive when you have the TP up, right? If you die, you're still able to make it back for the wave. You don't lose too much. But if you get the kill, huge benefit. Enemy team, a little low health. You're going to push it in here, trying to get a couple of platings. I've been pretty slack with my YouTube at the start of this year, just because I've been doing the grind for EUS Challenger. That took 15 hours a day every day. I didn't really have much time. But now that we're back, we should be able to get back into Season 14. And some of the new wacky builds coming out and some of the players we know. If you guys have any suggestions in the comments on who you want me to cover, any new players, let me know. Always looking for new freak shows to cover and watch in my favorite game. Good delivery comes in. Essence Reaver has been completed. As soon as this Essence Reaver is packed and finished, we are going ballistic. I know he's been playing crazy up until now, but he's still going to be trying to pressure more. Then you're going for the Muramana. When I still see people going Triforce on Ezreal at the moment, it really does trigger me. You don't need it. You're lacking so much early agency and pressure. This build path is so much cleaner. It's complete Fiesta up in the top side, and we are just not going to join it. Don't fuss over stupid plays on the other side of the map, especially for Void Grubs. I see some AD carries, when their support roams up to Void Grubs, they don't know where to be. They don't know what to do. Keep farming, keep pressuring plates. If enemy bot lane is stuck there, then you hover way back. You do not die. If you die, I report you. Should be able to get the Q on the Hui. Hui is doing really well. I versed a good Hui in EU West. His name was Nemesis. And incredible Hui player. Not much you can really do. Seemed to have really mastered the champion. I definitely think Hui is up there. He still has a couple of little issues in the kit, but full champion. Smolders are also out. I'll be honest. I took 31 hours to travel back to Australia from Europe. I got off the plane, slept, and that's pretty much like 5 days gone somehow. And I haven't even had a chance to look at Smolder, but that would be an interesting champ for me to cover this week. As we soloing Drag in 11 minutes, why not? Echo's had brilliant control over the Void Grubs. Echo, as you guys know, Tier 1, mid-jungle, doing very well. Rose through the ranks with the build paths. Anything that can get Lich Bane completely broken. Bard is 3-0. Enemy Tom center. They're like, you just have to combine their CS, 80 CS, not bad. Definitely this Bard Ezreal starting to do a little bit more work, and their scaling honestly shouldn't be too bad unless Senna can get like 120 stacks, something crazy. Wave can just clear out. Bard, I like it. This Wave thought he was safe under the tower. They're going to clean that kill up. hanql grabs it. Cheers, mate. I'd love to see a good Bard. The objectives. Being able to ult the objectives and set up dives like that, or being able to stall out for Dragons, Barons. Really good. A really good champion, as hopefully we can get some solo plates. Piss off, jungler. Beautiful. 12 minutes. You've got the bot lane tower. Where do I want him? I want him mid lane. I want him playing. I want you guys playing mid lane from the rest of the game. We can't quite get that Muramana completed. But that's okay. We're going to ult the wave, run down mid. Maybe get a little bit of poke on the center. Yep. And yeah, as soon as you can drop this out of tower, guys, you just park up mid, okay? Your job for Ezreal is like you're a watchtower in the mid lane. You are just overseeing everything. Your eyes are beaming. You're pushing through mid. Okay, I don't know what a watchtower does. I'm not going to lie. But you just sit mid, you push, and then you rotate around for the objectives, peek in with your jungle and your support. You play the game out like that. Don't stupidly roam top. Don't stay bot for 20 minutes. Don't do it. It applies to a lot of AD carries, but Ezreal the most. Because you essentially can play just like a casting mid lane mage. Hopefully you have a good side laner. This game you have a Talon. Great side laner. Things that are not good side laners, Zoe. Terrible. Syndra, pretty bad. Anything with low mobility can get caught out in the side lane. It's hard to park them up in the side lane. So sometimes maybe as the Ezreal you do want to go. As we are weaving these. Tom eats. Everything lands. We're going to time. Can we time assault? Can we time assault? Can we time assault? Oh, flash out from the center. Armcan's trying to ultimate out. He does get out. We just get the assist. Get the mid lane tower. And this game is just starting to unfold exactly how we want it. We pick off that stupid little frog. See you later, buddy. Grab those legs. I think his Q's starting to do 500. Getting them crits. The crits is also interesting to have. It feels different on... Oh my god. It feels different on Ezreal to get these crits. From the old Triforce Muramana Frozen Heart build. That was pretty slow. You can play way more aggressive with this build. But you just need to respect eating in. How many Ezreals on our team just eat in the middle of a team fight, get one shot, and you're like, wow, thanks, bro. Play the team fight slow. Wait the cooldowns. Great steal by the Graves. So maybe hanql is going to give us an example of how to play these fights slow. He's sitting in the pit. He's split off from his team, right? He's getting the autos. He's getting the Qs. He's playing it slow. He's waiting. Hits the ultimate. Lands onto the center. We're not able to finish. It's a little bit awkward. We had the mirror. Oh, Talon is able to finish though. Straight over the way. Maybe even back into on the center here. Just stand still. Accepts her fate. See you later. We have TP. Does it? Yes. TP straight into the side lane. A lot of people here will try and group mid. They will try and group on their teams. Don't do it. Push the side lane. Brilliant play. Going to get him really ahead on some of this farm. Now he's going to cut across. He doesn't actually get to shove it into the tower. If he could have shoved that into the tower and the enemy lost all the CS, brilliant. Couldn't quite get it in. Now he wants to park himself back in the mid lane. How are we looking for CS? 140 at 16. Could be better. Definitely just playing so aggressively early. It's hard to get a little bit of that stability. The Time Center is slowly coming online. Enemy Graves. Look at the enemy. He's 100. The Graves is so ahead on tempo. You got to be careful. And I don't know what their plans are for Ezreal. Are they going to nerf him? Are they going to change the itemization? I'm not sure. I think he's one of the highest win rate AD carries in the game right now with one of the best pick rates. Whenever that happens. Oh, ultimate topside. Oh, tags the center. Not able to get anything though. It takes a little bit of the wave, but not enough. That's going to be an objective bounty topside. Yikes. Might be tough. mean, they know he's coming. Let's see how he plays this. Talon goes in first. He's gonna eat. Able to just go straight in. Takes the center out. Bard slaps the Graves down. But they end up dropping 2 towers. Definitely not worth it. That tier 2 outer is just worth infinite gold. Sway poke. Echo forced to ultimate. Bard flash stun. I like it. Ezreal. Can Bard get anything more? No way. Way gets the stun. Udi is making his way in. Misses the Q. Ultimate goes through. We're trying to weave. Oh my lord. hanql. Udi gets the shutdown of the Bard. And I think it's going to have to be a little bit of a restructure. Definitely not able to get as much as he wanted there. As he makes his way towards... Bum bum bum. Third item, Spear of Sojin. Terrific item. It is going to get gross his Qs in the late game. Spear of Sojin, third item. Then, usually you're looking for Soralda's Grudge with Last Whisper. And then you're looking for things like Hex Drink. You can go GA. There's so many different items you can go on Ezreal. I've seen a couple of people starting to weave a little bit of AP Ezreal in. Like going for something like a Shadow Flame. Like they have a couple of really different builds with Ezreal at the moment. But hanql, mainly sticking towards the traditional AD path. Coming out now, almost 20 minutes heading into the mid game. And I love Ezreal's mid game. I couldn't think of a better AD carry to have on my team than, oh my lord, there's Graves. Please stop it, sir. This is usually when hanql starts to take over. This 20-minute mark is just when he's able to pivot. He does too much damage. Enemy team is definitely not out of it. They got a huge lead, but this Graves is just instructing the team on how to win. Don't like this poke. Might need that Hex Drinker in a little bit. Weedwick sitting, just looking. Ultimate goes right through the middle. Alan is weaving in the top side. Let's have a look. Qs aren't landing. Qs aren't landing. Qs aren't landing. Echo goes in. Stun lands onto the Tahm Kench. We're stunned up. Oh, that's a great flank from the Talon. Gets the kill onto... Oh my god, Bard. Bard, you are a freak. Gets a Q through 3 minions. Baron spam ping now. Beautiful. Do you see how slow he's fighting here, though, guys? Like, just play the fight slow. Usually it's going to work out for you. As long as you don't die and you're weaving your damage, it's usually going to be pretty good. Yes, there's going to be some games where you lose it. You can't do anything. But I'd much rather be in a good position myself towards the end of the game by playing slow. So we're going to get the Spear of Sojin now, and we're going to put on a little bit of a clinic. hanql hasn't really... A lot of the Chinese streamers haven't really done any Korean climbs this season yet. Let you guys know when they do. Usually the Chinese streamers start playing on the Korean server at the same time, maybe as a little self-competition. We're just throwing ultimates here on the wave. Not only do you get to clear the minion wave a little bit, but you also get to get a bit of true sight through the mid lane, which is always really important. That's why we put mid lane wards deep to see where they're positioning. Having the ultimate in the team fights a lot of time is a bait. Like Caitlyn ult. Sometimes you just want to start a fight with an Ezreal or Caitlyn ult, or just hold off to the end, because during a fight, standing still and using an ultimate is sometimes the stupidest thing to do, and you'll get baited by having it. Ultimate lands. Oh my god, he is so deep here. Enemy team converging. He has to blow his flash. What a psycho. Gets vision. Tahm Kench. Ultimate. Goes through the Graves. Deletes him. Look how he's flanked to this fight. You see him throwing these Qs, weaving back. Throwing Qs, weaving back. He just moves straight in here. So annoying to verse. He goes into that red buff like a psycho. Still not able to die. I'm gonna take this dragon himself. Another solo dragon for him. And you can see this Q and the E, the cooldowns you get on this ability is too low. We'll surge through this. I honestly think Last Whisper and Serrato's Grudge is going to be best here. Enemy team have a couple of steel caps getting a bit tanky. It's a little bit more. Enemy red buff is available. Ramble back. What's up, bruv? Don't. Did he fail smite it? Here we go. Heads back. Last Whisper. He won't. Popping out around about 600-700. 800 on the active. With the crits. Let's see if he can land a bit of a snipe with the ultimate. Graves super low. He throws it. He throws it. Gets one. He sniped the other. Looking for the time catch. He's stuck. Rocking a hard place. Able to get the frog going straight into the base. And that is just a straight easy ace. He didn't really have to do much there. He's already done his job. 10-3-10. Pretty sure he's just going to sit in the base, wait for the minions. Maybe even farm 2 minion waves. How? This game didn't feel like he was farming that well, but he's still 220 at 24. Doing Hibs to go down. Are they going to look to finish? Looking like they're going to go for the reset into the bot side inhib pickup. He does go Lord Doms.
Go, go, go. 出发, 出发.
He does go Lord Doms. If anyone can explain why, I usually see him doing the Serrato's Grudge. I have no idea why this game. He doesn't want to slow. Do you get more damage from it? What's the maths? Where's Einstein's cousin that I need? This is new. I've never seen him go Lord Doms. Oh, the crit component. It makes sense because of the Essence Reaver. That low-key juicy. So that means you get... Oh. Huge ultimate. Q's onto the Graves. Focus, focus, focus. Tarm gets one shot. Oh my god, that poor Graves. Oh my god, hanql. What a finish. What a finish. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it. hanql's Ezreal. I'd always love to watch it. It's just, even on loss, I mean, this game it was really nice. I low-key actually kind of want to watch another game. If you guys don't mind. I might even run one back. I think we go again. Jumping into the second laning phase, we have Ezreal Ali against Sivir Leona. Sivir's supposed to counter Ezreal. You can spell shield his skills. But I still don't really like it. I don't like Sivir that much at the moment. Definitely feels that... Oh my god, Leona goes in. Ali, well played. Weaving these orders as much as possible. Qs are all landing. My head is blocking the skill shots. One thing you note, bot laners. Battle, this Leona is just, oh my lord, insta-cleanse the Ignite. We're following that Leona up. We get the kill, now looking to try and get on top of the Sivir. Aggressive play, 1-for-1 early. Not too bad because we're able to get tier refillable. Yeah, things like Sivir at the moment, I don't like it. We speed out of base. Ali should be able to hold some of the wave. I just want to see if he still plays this matchup so aggressively like last. It just seems like every lane he's playing so aggressive and active level 1. Whilst whenever you get Ezreals in your games, it feels like they are playing like a Kassadin early. Like they're playing so far back, allowing enemy to push the waves. Your support's not doing anything. And of course you need a support that's trying to back you up, right? A support that actually walks up early game rather than sitting back thinking Ezreal doesn't do anything early. You don't start T, you start Dorans so that you can dish out some bloody damage. Leona, this Leona is a psychopath. She's going to die a lot this game, I can feel it. Sivir does have a slight level advantage. Up Ali, almost level 3. This is a good ward. Should be able to stop this base, keep the Sivir here. Sivir doesn't have TP, of course. Yes, yes, Ali, beauty. Q lands, holding out, flash for flash. Xin Zhao just sitting on bot. It is an absolute 3v3 here. Xin Zhao flashes in. hanql focuses on this. Sivir flashes in, gets a 1-for-1. Target focus. Focusing in on the Xin Zhao. Bang, bang, bang. Does he get it? Graves gets it. We get the assist. Pretty solid. The wave's going to crash. The Zin's sitting on bot. He's laughing. Not going to work, buddy. I'm going to get a huge base off. But we need to crash this next wave. If we're not able to crash this next wave, big problem. Sivir should be able to make it back for most of it. But it's just mainly about not being denied the wave, right? If enemy team gets back and they hold the freeze, and then it's going to deny you slowly in zone. The worst feeling is this Leona is on crack. High chance. Cannon. And I just don't think he's going to be able to pull this wave. There's too many minions. hanql's going to head back. Bounty on his head. Pings all the sums. And he'll get that Sheen. Start stacking up towards the Essence Reaver once again. We don't go Triforce anymore. Essence Reaver. Muramana. I saw a couple of players testing out. So I saw Perks playing at mid lane. I seen Dratut playing Ezreal top. So it's flavor of the month. Everyone's trying it. If you play Ezreal top in my game, I will hold a grudge on you for the rest of your life. I will never like you. As you guys know, I'm a man that holds grudges. Why let people in your... Why let people cross you and you not hold a grudge? And wait for your moment. One of my favorite movies is Old Boy. It's a poster in the background. I'm right here. Perfect movie about revenge. I love revenge. I live for it. I wish people cross me. That's the type of guy I am. Otherwise, nice guy. But if you cut in front of me in front of a line, I'll remember your face the rest of the life. Leona, do you want to Ian again, honey? I think she does. Ezreal's great in these engaged champions like Leona, like Blitzcrank, Nautilus, any of these type of engaging subs like Ezreal does so bloody well. And then if you're into it, oh, that's Leona. It just... She expects hanql to back up, but as soon as she goes in, he starts weaving his orders. He stacks the Conqueror. Hits that cleanse. A little bit early. Still going to be able to pick up the Leona. Is he going to go down to the Sivir? He does. Sivir level 5 here. He's going to try and hunt down the Ali star. Ali seems to know what he's doing, though. I don't reckon he goes down. And Sivir going to try and hard shove the way before hanql makes it back. Slight level. And CS advantage for the Sivir. She's not really doing too badly. Man, Xin Zhao jungle right now. I can't emphasize how many 1v9 performances I've seen with this champion that rushes Hydra. Stupid carry potential. Leona? It's a ward. Actually, he's gonna give up a couple of CS to try and help with the jungler. I respect it. He probably could have done this solo though with the Ali. I reckon we missed like 3 minions of XP. I'm already down a little bit. Xin Zhao's top side picks up the Void Grubs. We'll just slowly get the wave in. I think Ali and the Graves went over the wall. We'll crash it. It's a big stacking wave. The Leona might go down. hanql not interested. He's shilling. I went to a festival as I got back from Australia on the weekend. I went to see my boy AJ Tracy. League player, by the way. He got me some tickets. Stormzy. And then just a couple of other artists, which is fun. Always feel old going to festivals these days, but I like music and I like going and watching live music. It's cool. Saw Robbie Williams last year as well. I like live music. I enjoy it. I get goosebumps. Apparently some people don't get goosebumps when they listen to like music they enjoy. I'm a goosebump enjoyer. I will get goosebumps. Like Euphoria. It feels nice. But I do feel old rolling around. There's a bunch of like 20-year-olds and all these ladies hardly dressed, and it's just like, what are you doing? Like, I can't... Anyways. So you see old man Midbeast in his 40s just throwing a couple of moves in the middle of the mosh pit. Just leave me alone, bro. Come up, shake my hand, say well done on beating Dopa, and move on. We are 30 gold from Essence Reaver. Boot delivery should be coming in soon as well. We're soloing this lane a lot. With the introduction of Void Grubs and supports having to roam up so often, a lot of the time playing something like the Ezreal is great. Because you're able to play really far back in lanes and have a little bit of self-kiting with your E. I head back. Ooh, thank you for the bless yous in the comments. Nothing hurts me more. Nothing is more of a red flag. I'm out on a first date. I sneeze. If she doesn't say bless you, done. You're out of here. It's a little bit of common, you know. It's a little. It just shows that you have values. What are your thoughts on that? I think it's rude not to say. But if you sneeze like 3 times in a row, I'm not saying it every time. I'm just gonna say bless you, and then I'm gonna be like, are you okay? If they do it like more than once. If she or he, depending on, you know, or what, I mean. Okay, 1v2 in the laning phase. Once again, Essence River completed. Posturing very aggressively up here. And as you guys saw from last game, the Essence Reaver, Leona back up, honey, is when you can start playing pretty aggressive. Muramana when you can playing very aggressive, and then you get that Spear of Sojin and some crit from the Lord Dommies, and that's when you play maximum aggressive. That's when you can go for 1v3, 1v4s if your spacing is right. Infinite mana with the Essence, it just feels so nice to spam. Ali, once again, just going and roaming. This is how you play a good support, right? You play with your jungler. Supports don't really play with 80 carries and high healer. They play with the junglers. You're on your own as 80 carry. It's a lonely role. Don't think you have a friend in the bot lane. You don't. Support is not your friend. No one's your friend. You can't trust anybody in this game. It's a fact. Fact of life. Just trying to hover here. Leona goes in very aggressively, hits level 6. Silas getting a little bit of damage. That is the... Oh, Lissandra instantly cleanses. hanql rinses Lissandra. Conqueror is fully stacked here. He's dealing a lot of damage. Forces the flash out from the Xin. Ultimate comes through. Sivir Spell Shield blocks it. He flashes in so damn aggressively. Gonna be able to pick up... Saves the Silas. It looked like he was flashing to try and finish her off, but... Finish the Xin off, sorry. And then he just picks up the scraps in the end and it works out brilliantly. He's going to get a big lead from this. Sivir's stuck in base. Get a plate, go home, finish Muramana. This is going to be a clean game. Once again, drop bot lane as fast as humanly possible. Set up mid. I wouldn't even hate it if he set up mid now and put Silas bot. Now, it'd be really hard in lower elos to try to communicate this and be like, oh, please, excuse me, guys. Please go, can you go bot lane? Probably not going to happen. But in high elo, a lot of the time, it's going to be better. Silas TP's mid, picks up the wave. We go back down the bot lane. Silas doing really well. I like Silas. There's a lot of just one-shot Silas builds going around at the moment. Some of them just go Electrocute, they go Predator, just full like Lich Bane, and they just rinse. They do so much damage. But of course, if they get behind... Oh my god! Can we dodge? We're not able to dodge. Leona goes in. Lissandra comes in. Everything. We go down. This is weak side Andy. It's very hard. A lot of time, you can see he smelt it, but he's still stuck around. If you smell something, just back up, bro. Could be toxic. Don't smell it and be like, "Oh, what's that smell? I don't like it." But then you go back in for the second smell, and you're like, this smells like danger," and then you die. So dumb. One smell, get out. If you get a sense, if you get a tickling down in your regions. There could be someone there. If you're like, wow, if they're there now, I don't see them on the map, and they're there, like, they might be, who knows? I'll die. Just give the wave, man. Give it
我他妈
away.
去上我打不过挺刚赢，
Respect the
我上
smell,
干嘛
respect the tingle, and get the checked it out with the
大方打得
doctors
过
if you
真
can
是
as well. I most certainly did learn. Okay, Ali flanking. Can we get it before the E? Lissandra with the proto. Stun from the alley, not going to land. Flash in from the alley, and that is going to be completely wasted. I'm going to head back into the bot lane. He wants Silas to be bot side here, but he's not able to drop the tower yet. Dragon for dragon. We don't have the Miramani yet. A little bit awkward. Maybe a Q onto the Gromp to stack the tier. No, we don't care.
给要不给了吧这个
Once again,
我顶不住啊，我这波
he sniffed it. He sniffed it.
南枪在还好
He goes back in. Graves gets some vision. He's able to go up and farm.
我真的就很伤了
On there. Do you see how he uses ult a lot of the time just to check the vision? Ezreal ult in a 1v1 or a 2v2 fight. You don't want to be standing still. It's wasted. Use it to try and snipe out buffs, dragons, objectives, check on someone, push a wave. It's a lot more utility than you think when playing Ezreal than damage. Because it's pretty damn hard to hit on just like people in front of you that can just move. Ezreal ult is very easy to dodge, let's be honest. This tower grabbed up. Mana Mune completed. Cassandra, good base stop. We're stuck down bot lane for a little bit. We have cleanse, no flash. And we just park up here. Shove the wave. Nothing too crazy. I really want to see Silas and Akali set up in the 1-3-1. Should be a base mid lane, and then when the bot lane wave gets shoved, Silas goes down. Almost with the Miramana. 15 minutes. You can usually get it around about 16, 17 if your tempo is good. You should be on point. I, of course, have been building Seraph so often now on my mid lane. Just feels really good. We shove through. Ultimate. Lands on Leo. Takes it down. See how he plays this. Auto, Q, move back. Auto, Q, move back. Goes in, trying to weave the autos, moves back. Cleanse on Lissandra. Q goes wide. Graves able to pick up the Xin Zhao. WQ. Sivir flashes in. Q is going wide again. And we're not able to land as many. Oh my god. Oh my god. Flash. Grabs it. Thank you for the buff. Thank you for the kill. Oh my god, Camille's coming in, and she will not be able to pick it up. hanql takes that long-legged lady downtown. And we got our 7th kill of the game. I like it. Hi, Leona. Man, she... Just anything she... Oh my god. Anything she's... Do I speak English? She will go in on. Thank you. Dishing out a couple of Qs. We'll probably ultimate the wave and try and shove it in for the reset. Make it his way towards the Spear of Sujin. Get a little bit more cooldown reduction with the Warhammer. I like it. Oh, really picking up side lane waves. It's a bit awkward.
Why?
He has to kill Camille. Cassandra going to try and stall for Leona and Xin Zhao. We're just going to hard shove down mid lane, then rotate. Waves, then rotate. Waves, then rotate. Say it with me. We get the waves, then we rotate. Play League of Legends like this, you will thank me later. Fundamentals. Do not rotate, then pick up waves. You're going to miss too many. Picking them back on the fight, grab the wave, then you move. Take it from rank 1 Korean player Chovy, how good that works. Yes, you're going to not be a part of as many fights. Yes, you're not going to pick up as many kills, and you're going to get less 100 kill games. But climbing's not about 100 kill games, is it? It's about consistency. Making the right decision over the right amount of games. Quite boring to play correct League of Legends sometimes. Go shield. More mana completed. No flash, no cleanse. Don't really need to play too aggressive unless the alley gets a good flank. Sandra should be at it. Pretty much just one-shot him here. I think she's on a very aggressive build. I love Lissandra right now. I do think a lot of people are rushing the oh god, I build it all the time on Karma. Not Mandate. The Burning 2600, they actually gonna buff it, or they did buff it. I just think people get absolutely baited on it. Stats are solid, but fight coming through. Playing so far back. Camille goes in, fails. Ezreal ult hits on absolutely everybody. Trying to weave those ultimates. Get the Qs. Can we finish anybody? Leona finally misses an E. And Q will pick up. Beautiful kill onto the Leona, but they're not able to get anything else, and they're still in pursuit. Oh my god, Q lands. Yes. Get some resets on the E. I don't think they're going to look for this. They're going to back up a little bit. hanql posturing very aggressively. That was just an awkward fight. Seconds on that flash. Once you see this flash come up in the next the Spear of Sojourn, you're going to see hanql playing so much more frontline. That fight, he just had to play really far back because 1 CC and he was pretty much going down. As he gets enough for the Sojourn. Sojourn's a pretty cheap item, honestly. It's not too expensive yet. And yeah, Lissandra's going Protobelt and Morello. 2 really cheap items right now. Great mid-game spike. And it looks like it's actually going to be a Frozen Heart for hanql 4th. Trying to play up and aggressive. Mid-game completed. 3 items. We're looking to finish strong here. As always, 20 minutes. All eyes are on can hanql carry the game. Both sums almost up. The red item, Malignance. Malignance. Hate the name. Hate some of these new names. I can't pronounce them. Push mid, rotate for fight. Push mid, rotate for fight. A beautiful double there for his team. Pings onto the Baron now. "21-minute Baron rush. Enemy team has no mid jungle. It should be possible. I don't see how the enemy team, it's a 5-man. I don't see how the enemy team can completely move in here. They're going to butcher. Leona probably will. She's a psychopath, but see if we're going to shove through mid lane wave, try and drop a tower. Good Baron call. God, that's just so easy. I like this alley. This alley's doing really well. God, it feels so nice to get a good support for once. So we pop the ultimates, scout out a couple of people, get a couple of minions, and we head back. Frozen Heart on its way. Bail E over the fountain, as per usual.
An enemy has been slain.
This team is doing really well. The enemy threat is probably still... The threat is probably the Sivir from carrying. She gets really late with maybe 3-4 items. Yes. We still have a good level lead here for hanql. See these Qs. You have to be spacing between them. Q move, Q move, Q move. You can just sit there and just Q. But chances are you're probably not going to be either gap closing or spacing away. Feathering the ranges. Oh, that damage is so clean. Ultimate comes out. Does it land? Spell shielded. Outer tower, 100%. Always focus these things. Juiced up gold. Honestly, all tier 2s and inhibitor turrets are worth so much more in the last, like, what, year or something when they started to put more gold value on them. Here. Leona. Where are you? Mill. Good job by Ali. Ali just instantly headbutts. Tries to pulverize. Enemy team engaging onto ulted Ali. Definitely not the right move. Akali has a beautiful flank. Ultimate comes through. Everyone tries to dodge it. They do. But we just have great positioning in this team fight. Camille's going to move in. We cleanse the Leona ult. You just watch these autos moves. He's going to slowly wait for it. Now everyone's cooldowns are down. He eased into the team fight. This kind of feels like the first game where that mid game happens. He's unkillable. 9-3-8. Pretty sure he's the same score last game. Slightly different build. Last game we had Lord Doms. This time he's going for the Frozen Heart. And can they end the game? Sivir 15. Okay, Leona's up now. I think they can end. I think they can end. I think. Oh no. It's only a cannon. Leona's gonna go down, but the like see how they can't get into range for the autos? Minions come in now. No. It was close. Maybe if the Ali had ultimate, he could have tanked or something. I don't know. 2,400 gold here. Camille might have thought she found a pick. Frozen Heart completed. Oh, they're spotted. Oh my god. Oh my god. Clinch. And we have to run. We have to run. What's the base? Really badly. Spotted again. Oh. We're gonna see his base position. Frozen Heart, bang. Interesting he doesn't sell the door and still holds on to it. Could have went on something like the Warhammer, making your way into things like the Maw. Great item. Enemy team doesn't have enough magic resist, magic damage to look for that. Okay, what's the move, boys? What's the move? How is the finisher looking? Bot side inhib down. Set up mid top. Clear vision out. Play slow and wait for the waves. Pretty classic move. Outer is worth a lot more than inner, so that's where we put our main focus. No dragon objective. Macro is pretty simple. If you have an inner monologue of just like logical choices, you should be able to slowly make good decisions and maybe even ping your team towards them. As remember, we're not running out of mana with this type of build. Mana is never an issue. More skill shots are better than less. He's just tethering, waiting. Bot side wave coming in, waiting for the Akali to shove that. Baron in a minute. And eventually they have to match and clear out that super wave. This team wants to back up. 1900 gold in the kitty. So clean. Is he going Lord Doms to finish? Or he's going for... We'll never know. I reckon Lord Doms. I like the Lord Doms setup with the essence. Feels clean to me. And don't steal. I see a lot of you guys stealing these buffs from junglers. Going to be getting extra XP from these things. So if you can, you're getting red anyway. So if you don't need the XP or the gold, like just don't steal the buff because you're like, oh, everyone gets it. 80 carry still needs. Just give it. If the jungler is underleveled, give it to him. He gets the. Sometimes you'll be getting extra gold and XP from the cap. So some junglers will troll you, which I definitely did do a while back, as we're getting a little bit of a Baron fight. Leona. Psychopath goes down, goes across. Camille pops the ultimate on a hand Q. We're looking to just weave these autos through. See if we can get any of these. That's an absolute slaughter. Ace, TP, 10-3-11. Ladies and gentlemen, hanql Ezreal, Season 14. It's a pleasure to watch. Hopefully you've enjoyed the vid today, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Good night.
装杯是吧？一夜装杯。
My man is hyped. See you later, boys. Thank you for watching me and supporting. Peace.